Undoubtedly, exercise is a big player in fitness along with nutrition. And since we all want to get fit, it's not unusual for us to discuss with our friends and family about new workout plans and booty-busting exercises we found on the internet. But when we apply these exercises unto ourselves, it never really goes according to plan. We sulk in our eventual workout failures and then quit until our loose jeans get too tight again. So what exactly is the deal? Well, the problem might be the workout program itself. As a friendly reminder for those already on their way in their fitness journey and some basic tips for those just beginning, here are 3 signs that might be the reason your workout plan isn't working. Number 1, you're following a random cookie cutter plan you found online. When looking for workout plans, oftentimes we want to follow the footsteps of one of our endearing fitness influencers. To our dismay, upon purchasing, you realize that their ebook program just isn't for you. This is often due to the misconception of, if it worked for them, then it must work for me. Unfortunately, fitness is a bit more complex and requires a hefty amount of individualization. And that's where working side by side with an actual expert is beneficial, although costly. If that's not a viable approach, then look past the chiseled abs and big booty on Instagram and instead research reputable programs that others similar to you have found success with, or read books from reputable experts. Some of my personal favorites are Brad Schoenfeld and Eric Helms. You can also join online communities to discuss your plan with others that can offer better information than a single PDF file requiring your credit card details. Of course, you can also learn from great fitness video content that provides detailed fact-based information. Wink, wink. Number 2, your program lacks proper core development. Usually, when people new to exercise think of core, they think of their abs and getting a six-pack. Consequently, their program is chock full of ab crunches and sit-ups. Not really bad exercises per se, but it only focuses on one function of your core, spinal flexion. That leaves out other core functions like hip flexion, thoracic lateral flexion, and thoracic rotation. Having a weak core tends to hurt your performance in almost all other exercises, particularly affecting unilateral, upright, or rotational movements. If you sit around most of your days, you can also develop an overactive and adaptively shortened hip flexor muscle, leading to imbalance disorders like anterior pelvic tilt and lower cross syndrome. These problems can also occur with a weak posterior chain or back core muscles, notably the glutes, hamstrings, and spinal erectors. This chain of muscles act opposite of your flexors, extending the hips and spine instead. Best case scenario is to have stronger extensors than flexors, as weak extensors relative to your flexors are strongly associated with lower back pain. That being said, on top of your ab exercises, tack on rotational exercises like band twists, isometric endurance exercises like weighted planks, and dynamic core movements like the ab wheel rollout. For the posterior chain, popular compound exercises like the deadlifts and squats are great choices. Glute hand raises, RDLs, and hip thrusts are also great additions. And number 3, your workout plan lacks progressive overload. Progressive overload, by definition, is a gradual increase in performance demand above previous levels. This creates a constant stimulus for your body to adapt to and improve over time. The problem with many basic cookie-cutter plans is a lack of clear strategy for this type of progression. At best, it might tell you to increase the weight you're lifting from time to time. Frankly, how you overload will be dependent on your goals. If you want to improve strength, then yes, a gradual increase in the weight you're lifting will probably be best, as long as it's intuitive and makes sense to your fitness level. For building muscles, studies indicate total work volume to be the biggest contributor. We can progressively overload volume in many ways, like yes, the amount of weight you lift, or the amount of sets per exercises, or the amount of reps per set. If possible, then the best option is probably increasing exercise frequency, aka working out more days of the week. This allows for splitting recovery days to certain muscle groups while training others, and also incur greater volume loads. There are also other less impactful but important factors to overload, like exercise tempo, rest interval duration, and supersets. Although this is only scratching the surface of progressive overload, as long as you have something in your plan that you're gradually improving, then you're heading towards the right direction. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful and want to see more video lists like this. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and as always, thank you for watching and get your protein.